Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
All right,
First,
so it's Sweeney's turn to go first. Sweeney, who is the Cinderella? Who's putting on the glass slipper? Give me the double-digit seed that you think is the most likely to get to the second weekend.
Man, I don't hate this draw if I'm James Madison, right? Like, I mean, this is a 31-win team, a team that has gotten a lot of attention and deservedly so. And you draw a Wisconsin team first round that, look, like, Wisconsin played really well this weekend. Beat Purdue, pushed Illinois, but coming in had lost 8 of 11 and really still finding its stride, trying to get back to where it was in, January and December. And so to me, like, we've seen many times teams that come in hot off the conference tournament, lay a bit of an egg. I mean, remember a couple of years ago, Iowa wins the wins the Big Ten tournament, gets a 5 seed, everybody's hyping up to go make a deep run, and they lose to Richmond in the first round, right? I kind of think a similar letdown might be coming for Wisconsin. And then if James Madison can get past that game, you play a Duke team that has really been going through some stuff lately, right? Obviously, the NC State loss. I think there was reports for the players only meeting. Like, I mean, Jarrell could probably speak to this better than I can, but I can't imagine it's a very
I
good
love
time
a
when you're
good
100%.
players only meeting, Sweeney. That's when things change, when the players only meeting. And you know it's a good players only meeting when it gets leaked to the media. Those are the best players only meetings, right? That's when you know they got serious in that players only meeting, when the media finds out about it.
Yeah, complete
Like,
BS. Yeah, who's the league? Which players going to the media telling them that? Um, I would go with and Sweeney. I was with you on the James Madison, so I'll just take a left turn here, just so we don't double up on them. I can see them beating Duke second round for sure. But I think you got to at least consider Virginia or Colorado State. Really either or. Obviously two different teams. But Virginia getting in, which I would say I'm not exactly thrilled about anyway. But they kind of got the makeup. They got the coaching, they got the system where that's a team that you let in, and it's gonna be some. I feel like it's gonna be some teams on that side of the bracket that's probably gonna end up regretting the fact that they got in at all when it's all said and done. But either way, Colorado State's really good. They got a tough draw because they got to play each other, obviously, but they got a dynamic guard in Isaiah Livers, and I feel like if he's able to get past
Isaiah
Virginia,
Stevens.
Isaiah Stevens. Yeah, I
Isaiah,
messed that up. I'm
spent too
making
much
names
time
up over here.
hanging out with Laval Jordan and all those Michigan
Oh,
guys in New York.
it's been a long week. But yeah, I mean he's the type of guy that can break through and have a really big march, and I feel like can kind of put the team on his back and make a deep run if they're able to get past that first game or so. So I would go Virginia or Colorado State.
Um, I look, Jarrell, I think you spent a little too much time with James Schaefer down there at Schaefer's Bar and Grill in New York. If you're picking Virginia to get to the second weekend, I can't co-sign that. I can't get behind that one. Um, I have 3 that I'm going to go with. Okay, and look, I'm going to break all the rules. It's my show. I can do whatever the hell I want. And I'm curious. I want all of you. I want both of your opinions on this. So, the first one is Grand Canyon. And I don't think people realize how freaking talented Grand Canyon is and how good Tyon Grant Foster is. Like, you're going to watch him and you're going to say, oh, okay, I understand why that dude ended up at Kansas. Oh, okay, I understand why that dude was the reason why DePaul was so excited about what they could have been in was at the 21-22 season, right? You're going to see him and you're going to say, oh, I understand why that dude's going to end up being a first-round pick. He's different. He's going to be the best player on the floor against St. Mary's. He has a level of athleticism that St. Mary's hasn't seen before. And I'm just not convinced St. Mary's is all that good. So I'm going to take Grand Canyon to beat St. Mary's. I'm going to take Grand Canyon to beat whoever wins that Alabama-Charleston game. I want to see Alabama try to stop Tyon Grant Foster because they just don't have a big wing to be able to deal with him. So I think Grand Canyon is one of them. And the other 2 is the McNeese State Samford game that I think is going to happen in the second round. I have Samford beating Kansas. Kansas is banged up. I think they're probably going to have like a 50% Kevin McCullough and a 75% Hunter Dickinson, and they're already a 4-person team going up against someone that wants to go like this and up and down, press, force turnover, shoot a bunch of threes. I don't think Kansas in this current form can deal with buckyball, and I think McNeese State is just flat out more talented than Gonzaga is this year. I don't trust a team that's going to try to play three bigs. When you have Anton Watson as your three-man, I can't fully buy into it. I think McNeese State is going to take down Gonzaga. So one of those two, McNeese or Samford, will by default end up being in the Sweet 16. Sweeney, what is crazy about that? How off my rocker am I right now?
Let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, SplashSports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all.
Well, I think you're pretty crazy for saying that McNeese is more talented than Gonzaga. I mean, Gonzaga has Graham Ike and Ryan Nembhard, who were like two of the 5 best players in the transfer portal last spring. And no offense to Shade Wells, but Shade Wells was not nearly a top 5 transfer in the portal. They also don't have an Anton Watson. Look, I think McNeese, can compete because they turn you over and play a very unique style, and I think they will be disruptive to Gonzaga. But I just don't know how they handle Ike on the inside. I mean, this is a team that starts a center who's 6'6", 6'7". Ike is a guy that you're going to have to send doubles to, and once you do that, and Gonzaga gets you in rotations, it's really scary. So I don't necessarily see the McNeese upset. I do sort of buy the Samford thing, just because I think, as you said, it's just a very uncomfortable style of play that you're going into. And if you're Kansas and you have limited practice, you have limited bodies, when Samford's going to be fresher and deeper, that would be of big concern to me. But I do also think, like, I'm not sure when the last time Bill Self lost in the first round was. I know it's been quite some time, and I don't really intend on betting on that happening now.
Jarrell?
I'm with you. I'm with you on the Grand Canyon part. We watched a little bit of that game last night. I hadn't seen a whole lot of them, and I will say that I was thoroughly impressed. Man, they got and not just the Grant Foster, but he's definitely gonna be head and shoulders probably the best player on the floor, man. Just watching a little bit of him last night. I haven't seen a whole lot of guys at the college level. Just with his frame, what he's able to do offensively, his body, his athleticism. But they got some other guys as well too on the interior. Pretty good athletes. I like the way that they played. They kind of got up and down a little bit. They're gonna be a headache for sure for somebody. And I think they got a winnable first game, possibly first 2 games. So they might be sizing up that Cinderella shoe. But I can't roll with the McNeese State. I'm all out on that one.
All out. Oh man, all out. You're down
out,
Will Wade. Will Wade is a gangster. You're down Will Wade.
The best month of the year is here, which is why you need to know that we are now partnered with BetMGM. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all of our picks, and we'll have special offers for the listeners and the viewers of the Field of 68 all through the NCAA tournament. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, you can use the bonus code FIELD, and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM, regardless of whether or not that bet hits. Here's the best part. All you need to do is deposit and bet $10 of your hard-earned money. This is how you make it work. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code FIELD. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game, and you get up to $1,500 in bonus bets, regardless of the outcome of your bet. Just make sure you use that bonus code FIELD when you sign up. Most importantly, we do have some fun stuff coming for the conference tournaments and especially for the NCAA tournament. Bet insurance tokens, college hoops odds boosts, and what I love the most, a nice parlay boost for anything you could possibly imagine betting on in the NCAA tournament, from odds and getting an at-large bid to Final Four futures to the highest seed to make to the Sweet 16. I'm calling it right now. BetMGM is the king of the prop bet for your March Madness needs. So go download the BetMGM app, use the code FIELD, and sign up today. And while I've got you, a quick request: the best way to support the Field of 68 and our content you get for free is to engage with us. Rate and review the pod, like and share the YouTube videos, tell your friends about us. It helps in a world where the algorithm is king.